Hey guys, I want to show you how I'm setting up a multi-step form with state variables, and so that each time this input changes, we're updating state variable in WeWeb, and then we are sending an update to our backend in Xano. So that way, each time this gets filled out, the form is staying in sync with the user. And so if you look over here, I just want to show you really quick, I've got some state variables set up, starting with this basic information. Here I've already got some of that data, and there you can see sort of following me along. But I just have it stored as an object, and then I set up these keys. And so now on each input, so here's my input, go over here to my workflow. I've got this workflow checking to see the user's age. It updates a variable, and then we're updating our state variable. So changing the variable path, birthday update, value, birthday, value. And then we're updating Xano. So we're updating Xano with our basic information. So just sending over that one thing. So I'm going to show you really quick what this looks like. I'll set this one up. So here we are. So we've got this accommodation radio group. We are going to, actually I want to name this. Okay, so we've got our radio group here. We're going to create a workflow. So on change, we're going to update our variable. So change variable value. Say update basic information for the enrollment. What is this one? Accommodation radio. All right, so we got a name. We're changing our variable, basic information for accommodation radio group. Find our basic information variable. So this is a partial update. Partial update just means it's only going to update the specific path. And so I want this accommodation radio group for my key here. And then my value is just going to be my accommodation radio group. Then we are going to set up a request. Update Xano with accommodation radio group. Select my API group, select my endpoint. Now all I have to do is grab that variable. So grab this basic information variable. And now, so you can see over here, accommodation radio group, there's nothing in it. But if I come and test this out, off campus is now selected there. And if I check my logs, you can see I just submitted this request to Xano. And so popping over to Xano, you can now see in my user table, if I refresh this, it's going to be for this user, basic information. So right now we don't have our accommodation radio group, but when I refresh this, you're going to see it updated. Boom, now we've got that updated. So then our form is updated with our user, so that now when they update the estimated arrival date, we're going to update Xano, we're going to update our variable, and then same thing for the vacate date. So this means that the form is staying in sync with the user the whole way through, and it's not just dependent on submitting this at the end. Each input is getting sent throughout the whole process, and so this makes it for a much richer user experience.